Hi, my name is Kai, and I'm a researcher underneath the Ambiguity Lab. I'll be presenting the naturalistic multimodal corpus of ambiguity. When you first see this image, what do you see? Perhaps a rabbit? Or maybe a duck? This image is an example of an optical illusion, where two observers can interpret a single image with different meanings. An important question is, why do different meanings exist, and how do people come across different conclusions, sometimes even agreeing on a single interpretation? In language, there can be the same type of optical illusion. An utterance spoken can be misheard or misunderstood, creating ambiguity. An example of an ambiguous sentence, I saw a man with a telescope, can have two different meanings. Saw a man with a telescope, or saw a man using a telescope. Both are perfectly valid. Yet, despite the fact that these ambiguous sentences can occur in our everyday lives, we regularly communicate without much struggle or issue, very often in agreement and accordance. So even though there's an ambiguity of language, we find that people most often can resolve these multiple interpretations, otherwise known as ambiguity resolution, and that is what our lab is trying to investigate. Now, a particular type of ambiguity that's fascinating and important for language science researchers is this: the quantifier negation sentence. For example, every marble isn't red, where every is a quantifier and is a negation, can have two different interpretations. One, no marbles are red, or not every marble are red. Here's another example. Every book isn't open. Using this type of focus sentence, we can tease apart the cues which people use to correctly interpret the meaning of a sentence. So far, we've already examined other language components such as context and world knowledge, yet we've yet to explore if sound, particularly an aspect known as prosody, can give relevant information. For example, every book isn't open compared to every book isn't open. Could a change in intonation give useful information about the change in interpretation? Now, the challenge of studying these sentences and their prosody is that they're very rare. In previous work, we went through 9 million sentences. This yielded only several hundred of these sentences which were quantifier negation, and only 66 that had clear audio. So how do we get more data? We decided to create our own naturalistic unique corpus of matched text and audio. First, we identify and extract quantifier negation sentences, find their associated audio clip, and perform linguistic annotations. On top of this, we wanted to automate the entire process and scour the web. What resulted in my research project was the quantifier negation sentence. We achieved the task mentioned previously by building this automated data pipeline, and as a result, given some text and associated audio clips, we can force align both the quantifier negation sentence and its segmented audio clip. Between now and May 8th, we'll have 90 million sentences and 500 gigabytes of audio. What will result will be a matched text and audio of real use cases of ambiguity. And so we're excited about a resulting corpus. It'll be large and varied. It allows us to use a strong foundation of data to return to our research question: how do people resolve our ambiguity? And also, as well, serve as a research tool that can be shared with the community to further study many aspects of language science. Thank you for watching my presentation.